Second verse, same as the first it seems. Not even a year after reviewing the first MagicCon Vegas Festival in a box, here I am doing it again for the next one. To answer the questions no one's asking, yes, I did get one last year. If you want that close to a year-old video of me opening it, let me know down in the comments below. As for the questions you do want answers to, let's dive into it together. Is Festival in a Box Vegas 2 Electric Boogaloo worth the $249.99 asking price? The Magic 8 Ball says... Ask later. Huh. Well, thankfully, Wizards made them both priced the same, so let's make some comparisons. Before we start comparing Granny Smiths to Red Delicious, give those buttons down in the video some love, and after you do that, check out both my TCG Player Store and my Ultra Sleeves links in the description or at the link tree at the end of the video. But enough of my business cards, let's see Paul Allen's. Let's see what Watsy got. Let's look at the bare blueprints here. Electric Boogaloo comes with the following products. 3 collector boosters, 1 each of Wilds, Commander Masters, and Lost Caverns. An exclusive Secret Lair drop featuring foiled chibi art of creatures rather than walkers, which includes Rhea Dawnbringer, Orvar the All-Form, Drana the Last Blood Chief, Lavinia Azorius Renegade, and 4-color Omnath. A MagicCon non-foil promo pack featuring the Ponder promo from previous Secret Lair Showdown tournaments, the Swords to Plowshares promo from MagicCon Amsterdam, an Unseen Plains promo, and a Convention Morrow playtest card. And of course, a 24-pack box of Mystery Booster 2. If we compare the amount of product in terms of raw numbers, you're getting about half as much as before. While I bemoaned the 24-pack Chaos Draft for not being more exotic, it functionally offered another booster box worth of cards that definitely helped contribute to the $250 price tag. Quoting my numbers from the last video, the Chaos Draft came out to just shy of $100. Working off the lowest TCG player listings, the pack separately would run you about $134. Playing a bit of devil's advocate here, you're not getting nearly as many cards, but then again, most of those cards from that Chaos Draft are going to be bulk. The other side of that coin though is it's going to be the worst feeling if you can't pull something of value from these packs. There's almost definitely diamonds on the top end, inked mana crypts, anime confetti enchantments, textured jeweled lotus, but the vast majority of packs are likely going to be stuffed with bulk rares. I couldn't find a good page source for expected pack value, but I'd wager 2 to 4 lottery tickets for a mid to high value card is more in your favor than 1 ticket for a monster value one. At least with the Chaos Draft box, there was an argument that someone did pick it up to draft with some friends. You can't get a whole draft out of 3 collector packs. Comparing the Little Legends Lair versus the Mountain Peak that is the Mox box, that is definitely a mountain to climb, and Little Legends neglected to bring a backpack, gear, or even a guide to help it up. Looking at the cheapest ways to get these same cards, Omnath's foil clocks in at a charitable $7, Drana is a bulk rare from the same set at $2 foil, Lavinia is actually a bulk rare, even its most expensive game day foil printing is only $2, Orvar's foil is only about $5, and Rhea Dawnbringer's cheapest foil can be found from Ultimate Masters for about $5. It's not helped that more than half the lair just doesn't see much play outside of Commander. Lavinia and Orvar make occasional appearances in sideboards, with really only Omnath seeing more consistent constructed play mainboard. On the raw face objective value, last year's Secret Lair inclusion definitely was the better value. This boils down to worth it if you like the art and also how much you want to gamble on the lair increasing in price over time. In contrast, the MagicCon pack is a little more promising to help push the value of this lair over the finish line. We don't have any idea of the price for the Plains of the Morrow promo, but Ponder and Swords put in some very heavy lifting. The Ponder goes for 35 on the low, and the Swords goes for almost 50. I'd assume this is more because it was only given out at Amsterdam, but I could be wrong. My assumption is that once this product actually gets into grubby hands, these prices will drop a bit. I'd say a bit because both these cards actually have places they want to be in. Swords more so than Ponder, I'd imagine, but both with plenty of homes to choose from. And finally, the radioactive elephant in the room, Mystery Booster 2, The Wrath of Khan. This one's a bit more difficult in terms of gauging expected value. The set hasn't been widely released, and we don't have a firm grasp on how the pulls are going to look. Our knowledge begins and ends with about 1 foil per box, 1 of each frame per pack, and having the full list of these special frame cards available. Though assuming it's anything like Mystery 1, the playtest cards will not hold much of their value, forcing the slack to be picked up by whatever is sitting in the almost 2,000 deep card pool and the other 2 special frame pulls. The assumption is that because these special frames will be exclusive to Mystery 2, their prices are definitely going to be higher than their regular versions. The further assumption if we want to make a reach is assuming we'll see enough of these out here across the boxes sold at the lairs and at events that the price matches Mystery 1 Convention Edition, about $190 per box. But much like Vegas itself, it's a gamble, and I think it's the best way to describe this entire festival in a box, more so than last year's. A gamble. You're gambling on the collector boosters to pull well, and you're especially gambling on the mystery boosters to get the chase cards like White Border Urza Saga or the Future Sight cards. You're gambling on the Little Legends appreciating as a Secret Lair if you don't have decks to put the cards into. You're buying this lair under the gamble that Wizards doesn't do another Magic Arena tournament where you can win this same festival in a box, and then it potentially dilutes the price of everything. In terms of raw financial value, you do make your money back and then some. With all the numbers I've thrown out, it ends up being about $430 in value, being almost $60 more than last year's. But that number is built on a shaky foundation of assumptions. Buy this lair only if you're not planning on going to any Magic Cons for the next while, but otherwise use the money you'd spend on this lair and just add that to your con budget. Given how Wizards has been operating, I wouldn't be surprised to see this product pop up on an arena tournament in the coming months, or more importantly, seeing Mystery 2 boxes become more widely available through gifting boxes to stores, or Wizards rising to meet the immense demand I'd assume drafts will pull at conventions. Final grade C-. See me after class. Stop trying to bait cardboard ags with FOMO. Oof, and that wraps up things here. Thanks again for watching my rambling on the latest vacuum cleaner sucking up your hard-earned dollars. If you're so inclined, consider giving me those dollars to help support the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends so they can see a clear picture not fogged up by the siren song of cardboard. I'll see you next time with more cardboard-related content, and until then, always remember to hold up mana for the credit card.